honorable admiration to all my good brothers and sisters of the feather. Yeah, now I'm live, babe. Now I'm live. Nobody heard any of that stuff. I just want to make you think that they did. I would never say the stuff that I was saying on the high street. Yeah. I'd never say the stuff I said on the line. I would never say the things that I had you thinking.
I wanted you to, because that's what you're going to entertain you anyway. That's what entertain your guests want. Even though, you gotta put it a little spontaneous.
Right. I like what my good brother True Food was saying earlier. I was gonna say American Lotus Flying Kick Ass, the most hated, YouTube's most hated, the scholar killer. But I like what True Food said, man. So I'm gonna have to go with it's the bubble buster. I'm busting all these busters bubbles. Petey Lane, eat that. How about that? I land jets, F-14s, F-16s, F-18s, F-22s. You got these pigeon schools, they crashing planes and stuff. We got pseudo linguists. We got pale pseudo linguists coming into the Aboriginal community. Right? Ain't had a linguist on there yet. Ain't interviewing a real one. Interviewing all the people, you know what I'm saying, that's not on there, that don't have a decade in their stuff. Don't have the level to put fear in the hearts of pseudo Abnaki Ali Muhammad, to put fear in the eyes of these fake lawyers like Taj Tariq Bey. I wouldn't even let that. I wouldn't walk in the courtroom with this motherfucker to pay a parking ticket. Y'all crazy. Hey, they crazy. No, they crazy. You went to college for law, but they'll listen to Taj Tariq Bey. Can't show us a goddamn nothing from no goddamn school being a lawyer. We got the damn gym coach with misspelled degrees and shit. Where you gotta do extra research on the people to find out how pseudo they are, and then how pseudo their documents are. You gotta do all kind of evidence research in it. You gotta be Inspector Gadget to pull out these pseudos. To put, you know what I'm saying? Otherwise, you're just gonna go along with it. Just go with the flow of the river. That's just going into the ocean. You about to drown and get ate up by sharks. You just go on with the flow. Yeah. Bubble busted. Pseudo killer in the building. Yeah. I know it hurt. Because when I started exposing people's cult leaders and the dead dicks like Noble Drew Ali, they want links and shit, want to get on and shit. Nah, do that shit on your channel. I mean, I understand that I'm on my channel and on Supreme Chief Holiday's channel. I understand that. But you're not trying to go on a Matthew Douglas Craig Discovery channel and do that. But see, I would say not dumbed down on other channels, but I would say that on my channel, you don't get an inch. On a Matthew Douglas Craig Discovery, you get no room. There's like, you would get no room at all. So I was gonna do pseudoscientific language comparison, pseudo-linguistics, and a comparative linguistics today. But I chose to save that for next week. Yesterday, my good brother, Big Dog Philly OG, and me, on Big Dog Philly OG's channel, did a presentation, sharing some information, expressing some of my own findings, my own hypotheses. People are not coming up with their own hypothesis. They're not innovating. They're not inventing a damn thing. They're just a bunch of followers. You know, I am shifting the paradigm. And when I first started shifting the paradigm, timid on trial went down. So I've literally been going easy and all this stuff. But I said, man, 2023, I'm not going easy on nobody. Everybody's going to get that work. Everybody, well, anybody can get it. And it's that simple. I went on it, and I'm not a person that takes disagreements all personal. I'm not pigeon school. You know what I'm saying? I'm not penguin school that's going to cuss you out just because you said Allah is some Zoroastrian garbage. You know? I'm not going to call you some Bob Ed Dean, get shot at by 200 and some rifles and magically disappears and comes back and gets shot by one rifle. Nah, man, none of that. The Baha'i coat, none of that nonsense, man. None of that. But I love the approach that Executive Sessions took because he took the bait. And you know, he hopped right off after that. He took the bait. And I've been waiting for somebody to take the bait because I've been wanting to share this, y'all. So I'm gonna hop. I'm not gonna hop out. In the beginning, I was showing some images. So I want to share that there are two type of pyramids. Now we can get all into the etymology of it, you know. And I'm actually saving this for anybody that wants to be a jackass and try and use pseudo argument, you know. And you know what I'm saying? I'm waiting for somebody to put up $1,000 for a debate. If you're not putting up $1,000 or $10,000, if you're not going to put something really on the line and have me share information that you don't have to prove you wrong, and you're going to have a cognitive dissonance meltdown anyway and not believe it because you all too loud. Okay, yeah, you're right. All right, I'm turned up. Let me relax. You know, let me chill out. All right, yeah, you're right. Peace, King Huck. All right, that's argument of the truth. The earth, good. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, you know, I didn't know there was another live stream on. I would stop what I'm doing and let you know, when you've been doing this stuff for as long as I have and not trying to live off of people and have them paying for you to continue to live stream and not living off building up a community just to live off of them, you know, you kind of like, you're very patient, you're humble, and you go about these things in a different way. Like the you know, I do miss times when I had an ego about this, and I had that SpongeBob smirk smile that he would have, you know, when he knew somebody was lying about something or somebody didn't know about something and he couldn't wait to bust their bubble. I take no pleasure in that. My pleasure is in removing false information that has destroyed the American. Let's just say this. We can say Aborigine, we can say Aboriginal, but truly we are the first Americans. If it's not a title that came directly from your bloodline to you, you know, then you're adding a title to your name. Okay? My name is not Aboriginal something, you know. You know, that's why I had to remove all the Pokemon name stuff from my channel, a Matthew Douglas Craig Discovery, because not only do I investigate archaeological sites and sites where they're pulling minerals out, sites that are guarded by the military, and I mean, just It's so much, man. That it's like, I don't know. But without further ado, it's like this. You have two type of pyramids, right? You have the pyramids that our ancestors made. All the pyramids that our ancestors made, we made them right out of the mountain. Then you have the pyramids that the Rockefellers, the Rothschilds, and the Moors made. Okay? The Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, and the Moors. And I'm going to just tell you now, everything wrong in America today, all the things that fall or why we are in the position we're in, it's the Moors. I'm just have to be honest. The Moors are the ones who did this to us. Period. There's nobody else who did any of this stuff to us. All the other ideologies came in suit after that. But period, no matter what, when you look back, you're going to find that we're in this position because of those damn Moors. Period. I don't care what anybody says. That's my take on it. So when it comes to those pyramids that I'm going to show now, and really I was going to save this for somebody to jump out the window. So I'm going to let you know now that if you it might be kind of small too. Okay, it's not too small. Okay. So this pyramid that you see at the bottom right corner is a pyramid that was created in the early 19th, not in the 1800s, in the early 20th century. What it really looked like is right there on the right. On the left of this image, it's showing you after they started building it. On the right, they're showing you what the top really looked like. Okay, this is in 1913. Now, if you'll notice that all the LIGAR videos, they say they found an ancient civilization, they found the ancient pyramid. Man, they found a pyramid bigger than the one in Egypt. And then you look at it, there's no cut. No cut. Homie. No cut. Not cut, not small bricks, not mortar, not none of that stuff in it. It's one solid mountain formed into a pyramid. One solid mountain formed into a pyramid. So what I'm explaining is that this pyramid here that you see on the bottom is not ancient. It was actually a mountain. You see it at the top, in the top left, right? See, this one ain't gonna be too long. This not gonna be too long at all. Now, on this same channel, good Supreme Chief Holidays channel, you can go back 2-3 years and watch the video showing you that the pyramids in Egypt, they made those pyramids in the 20th century. Tricked and fooled everybody to make you think, oh my God, we can't build. Man, they made that stuff. Those were parts of mountains. The Great Pyramid was a part of a mountain. They made that recently. This pyramid here, Chichen Itza, in that whole plateau, the original black and white of what it looked like before the Moors and the Rockefellers and Rothschilds went over there and built this, it looked, you wanna know what it looked like? It looked worse than this. It looked worse than that. It look worse than this. And how do I know? I got the image right here. It's right here, y'all. Let me show it again. Top left image. That is a mountain. Okay? They built this. They built this, y'all. This is not ancient. Not ancient at all. I'm busting bubbles. Ouch. I know it hurt. Y'all been going around talking about chicken eats pyramids, and the pyramid, and the Venta, and this pyramid, and all this stuff. And you look at how the structure is, that it's all bricks and all that stuff. Man, that stuff is not old. The megalithic structures in South America, big solid pieces and all that stuff made out of the mountain. Yes. But any of these structures like this, they are not ancient. That down at the bottom at the right, that is not ancient, y'all. They built that in the 20th century. But y'all want to keep following these liars, these deceivers, these people that want to make sure you don't know who I am. I can keep going on. The more and more that I go on in 2023, you're going to see why. And you're going to be like, yeah, goddamn. Yeah, they better not mention your name, bro. That's going to destroy every lie that they've been pushing down everybody's throat. I know it hurts. I know it hurts. So when I show this, I'm trying to express that we were still doing this. We were still making this. A catastrophic event happened, and our ancestors stopped. Ancestors, descendants, are still our ancestors, of course, started migrating back over to this area. I know my ancestor traveled with the Indiana colony over here. Late 18th century, late 19th, man, I'm messing with my centuries. It's late, y'all, bear with me. Late 19th century, 1880s, my bloodline traveled from Indiana while creating the name Indian. That's how I know about the real meaning. Indian has nothing to do with more. I know from my bloodline, not from somebody online. Bloodline versus online. And on top of that, let me read what pyramid means. What are you doing, man? I'm live streaming. Okay, so a pyramid is a massive monumental stone structure, a polygonal plane, right? Monumental stone structure, a polygonal plane. I mean, you have to go into the details and teach people what this means. I mean, I really shouldn't have to. So what I'm showing are the real pyramids. Well, what I'm showing are the real pyramids that are actually ancient. When you see this, that's from the 20th century. So I would like to thank Executive Sessions for forcing my hand on bursting some bubbles, because we have people out here really believing that Chichen Itza is ancient when Chichen Itza was created in the 20th century. But they're over here in Azusa, California, breaking this pyramid down. So y'all go over there to the Rothschild Rockefeller creation and follow that nonsense, believing it's something old, and dismiss over here, right here in California. Now, I can show hundreds. I went to Redlands, been to the San Fernando Valley. If you're on the 210 freeway going to the San Fernando Valley, all you're going to see is step pyramid structures in the mountains. There's other brothers and sisters of the feather who are going around all around America, and they're finding these step structures all over the place. But I'm telling you, you're not going to find more anywhere else than in California. You're not going to find more. It's impossible. Like Redlands is a limestone area full of pyramids. They're breaking them down. They destroyed them. They've taken a lot of the stuff and built buildings. They've done that in the Midwest as well. But along the Missouri River, going to the Mississippi River, hundreds of thousands of all kinds of archaeological sites. And they're hiding it. They're keeping stuff secret. Some stuff, the minerals are so thick and so hard, so dense, they can't even blow it up with dynamite. They're having trouble destroying the stuff, man. So you got pyramids, you got mountain-sized pyramids in Utah. Tell you, man, I'm gonna load up some more stuff, man, and they're gonna point you to Chichen Itza. They're gonna tell you that's what a real pyramid is. When on the right, the bottom right, that's what the top of it looked like. Left is when they started making the structure even more. And even on the left, you can see that they had the brick wall going straight up. They didn't even have the steps on that left side yet. You think it's a game, man? Don't fuck with me. I'm the wrong one. I am the I got completely kicked out. And even the last time I was live streaming, my battery was at like 30%. That shit went 18, 17, 16, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. Died on me, man. When I was in there with Trufo. I think it's Trufo. My bad. Hopefully I'm not, messing that up. Oh yeah. I'm dual streaming. I'm streaming on 3 different channels. 3 different channels. You see, you're like, man, what the hell going on here? There's a damn bear that broke my fence. My bad, Hank. Adios. All right, I got this one, man. Let me get this one better. Good. Okay. All right. Hey, let me put a different beat. So slide a different beat on all my little background beats up here. I didn't even put them fully mixed or nothing. So again, fabrication. Just like if you see buildings with domes and stuff, and they say that those buildings were old or ancient, they didn't have a dome. They built the dome on them, and most of the material for the domes got some type of like plastering. You know what I'm saying? It's not made of stone. They just painted it to make it look that way. Stuff is goddamn cardboard, just like that Malachi Z. York temple down there. Bounce. Yeah, man. And every red convertible is not a Corvette. So we get people that lie and say that because a building is shaped with the dome that it's a mosque. It's not a mosque. Stop it. Most of the mosques in America are regular buildings. They're not dome shaped. So people need to stop lying. You really need to stop it, man. Just stop lying. Y'all stop lying. I won't have to do this. It's that simple. Just stop lying. And I know y'all don't want to bring me in, do an interview with me or do any of that stuff because you're fake, you're phony, your information is fake as hell, you're fucking lying to people, you're misleading people, you're delusional as fuck, you got some goddamn bird brain idiot leading the fucking way with nothing but goddamn Freemasonic ass, fake ass Arabic order of the nobles of the mystic shrine shit going on. So, you know what I'm saying? That's cool. You know what I'm saying? I call it boy fuckery. Because a real man is trying to enlighten the people. They're gonna deal with it all, whether they agree or disagree. They're not gonna lie, talk about some goddamn peace treaty. All fucking treaties. All treaties are fake. All treaties are fake, y'all. Don't ever bring that shit up to me. Talk amongst yourselves about them treaties. All peace and treaties that Hiawatha, so-called fuck constitutions and all that shit is fake, man. All that stuff is some 20th century creation, late 19th century creation. It's all fake. I don't care. Kiss my ass. Because y'all are the problem. The reason, again, simple logic will tell you this. We fail. We no longer have control of our country, but we have Islam and the Quran. But we have a Holy Bible in Christianity. But we have the Hebrew and the Torah. And the Hebrews over here, they don't even be on the Torah like that. They just reading the damn Bible. We got Buddhism. We got Hinduism. Buddhism was made in Guam by some goddamn freaky ass Freemasons. Hinduism was made, the Hindu Book of the Dead in Hinduism was made by goldsmiths' children. The Levi. And guess what? Guess who brought the Aquarian gospel to Noble Drew Ali? A Levi. That's not even their real name. They're goldsmiths. Their real name is goldsmith. They're the 10 children of goldsmith. Claudius Labib and the people that he were with, they were selling out and they started swirling. That's the reason why Claudius Labib's son is Pahor Labib, the one who gave Henry Kissinger that Hammurabi nonsense, that so-called POTUS connected to some type of lift a piece of stone and split a piece of wood and I am there because it's some damn Jesus Christ nonsense. Korean gospel garbage. It's garbage. Yeah, so the history of Chichen Itza debunked right here for everybody. So you now know that Chichen Itza stuff down there, they built it. They created and fabricated a whole story behind it and got you believing that it's real. Because when you see it today, you see the way it looks at the bottom. But that's what it looked like. They started putting those little bricks up there on the side, put the little bricks on top, and they started building. So they did. They They build over the original stuff. They build over the original stuff. They don't want you to see it. They don't want you to know what it really is. See that black and white? I have a bigger image of the black and whites. Plus, I've been down there before and I've seen this stuff. I already seen the black and white. I already knew this stuff. You know, I was a teenager when I got to go down there and see that stuff. And there's something, man. It's like I said, man. I'm a field researcher, man. Really about that life. Not a on-site looky lure, a on archaeological site do and doer. Because people want to be all punny and rhyme and shit. Talking about we were seeds and they threw dirt on us. They didn't know we were seeds. You're a fucking retard. You know what I'm saying? Get that goddamn slow buzz shit up out of here. That's where the fucking Inky story comes from. And I can show you the spot they go to look at this mountain and make it match up, where they match all the lines up a certain way so they can pull the images out. I does this, man. I'm really about that life. I'm a real initiate. None of these other people, and I gotta say this shit this way, any other people who are claiming to be a part of the Aboriginal community, they're really just Moors. They're just Muslims and Moors. They're not for y'all, man. And I'm sorry, I gotta say it like that. Y'all ain't for the people, man. If y'all were for the people, y'all would show them this. Y'all would show them the truth. Y'all would show them this. Y'all not for the people. And y'all stopping somebody who's really about that life. Somebody who's a real field researcher. Somebody who's really here to bring about change for our people. But what y'all want is, y'all want people to come view your shit, hit a fucking like button. That's some fake ass shit. Here's a pyramid that I went to myself. I've seen what the structures look like when it's been damaged by them. I've seen what the structures look like when they just covered it with dirt or where they destroyed it. I've seen thousands of these. These are sites, and I give you the location. You can look up the coordinates. Go on Google Earth and look at it. They've covered this stuff up with dirt. Some places they'll put trees on it and seeds on it, but guess what? They don't always grow. They go so much for your goddamn, we were seeds and threw some dirt on us. Nah, nigga, use a dirty Aboriginal, motherfucker. That's what it is. You just a dirty Aboriginal. You ain't got no information other than some Muslim, Moorish, fake ass, teller ass, coke bullshit. They ain't got nothing to do with America. Take your dumb ass over there to Morocco. Leave us alone. But unfortunately, the community, the tribe up community, which how it really started, has been infiltrated by the burlesque degree. I have videos that I did at these locations. Not putting it on some shit for free, so everybody could go watch a motherfucker lie about saying that we called ourselves Moroccans and Moors. Talking about Florida is the Garden of Eden. Fuck the Garden of Eden and that fake ass story. Fuck Atlantis, fuck Lemuria, fuck Mesopotamia as a record label and staff. West Side, bitch. Out.